Hello everybody, Leo Archica here. Welcome back to Disturbed. Now when we last left off, we got trapped underground by typing in that strange combination in the tree, and now we've got three paths to choose from. We've got right, forward, and left. And I do not know. So... left. You cautiously make your way through the darkness. Oh, there's another path. You come to a split path. Which way do you go? Okay. Left again. You move forward into the darkness. What? Oh, did I get turned round? I did get turned round. Okay, so what happens if I go right? You struggle forward as you becomes completely dark. You notice there is a light off in the distance. You continue to make your way towards it. Hello? Okay. Eventually you make it into some sort of concrete room. Turning around you see a hole in the wall where you came from. Your guess is that it wasn't part of the original design. You turn around to see a door. There being little to do nothing in the room, you decide to go through the doorway. Okay. You find yourself in what looks like a basement. You turn about to discover that in each direction there is a door. Boxes of supplies and debris litter the floor and corners of the room. You notice there are several markings on the doors and floor, some of which scare you. You got a bad feeling about this place. Okay. I'm going to make a separate save slot here. Okay. Inspect the supplies. You walk about the room, browsing the dust-covered storage. You find some rope in the boxes. It feels strong to touch, and has minimal wear. You decide to take the rope. Oh, can I use this to get? Can I use this to get the orb in the lake, or can I use it to get the coin? Okay, so anything else? Nope. Okay, what's in the right door? Okay, that's a cauldron. You enter a small room. There is a large cauldron in the center of the room with wood resting beneath. There is nothing on the shelves as if someone cleaned this place out. You look into the pot but find nothing. With nothing else to see, you exit the room. Okay. What's in the left door? Oh. Oh. Did I just come from... Okay. Did I just come from there? Okay. What's in the middle door? You enter a room full of metal cages. Before you is a hallway marked with questionable markings. You don't like the feeling you have about this place. Whatever was in these cages surely didn't like being locked up. You notice there is an animal in the cage on the left. But from the dark stains on its fur, it's dead. You cautiously walk down the hallway, entering a room with two cell doors. Oh, hello. Hey, Poochie. Before you can do anything, a large hound leaps out in front of you. The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one wrong move can surely be the end of you. Realizing you're not prepared for a moment like this, you slowly back away toward the other room. To your dismay, the dog follows your every movement. I'm going to die, aren't I? Yep, I'm dead. Before you can do anything, the dog leaps towards you. You don't survive long and die a painful death. Your adventure ends here. Who's a good boy? Oh, these achievements are quite funny. Okay. So I died. Alright, load back up. So the middle door's no good. What's the door behind me then? You walk up the stairs. You enter a large room. The air is polluted with dust, and spider web covers the walls and ceilings. What should you do? Where should you go now? Go outside, I guess? Oh, I'm back outside! Standing... So can I go back in the tower? Oh. I can't go back in. Okay, so I gotta go back through... the tree or something? But then, you know what? That's too long. I'm just gonna load it back up. Okay, so I went this way, so go left again. And then went right. And I went in through the door behind me. Still got the rope in. I didn't look. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, good. I forgot about that. Let me save it here. Alright. Enter the door behind me. Okay, so... if I go back outside, I'll get locked out again. So, what's the far door? Oh, God, I should not be here. I know exactly what this is. Those are spider webs. There's a spider in here, I know. The door struggles to move, but you enter into what appears to be a spider's den. The air is thick and the room is a mess of webs and body parts. You notice there are a couple of items in the room that could be useful. If nothing else, there is a key on the ground that you will no doubt need. Okay, I'm going to save it here. Oh, fucking hell, hello! Before you can even act, a large spider falls from above. You have no doubt that it is hungry. Without hesitation, the spider attacks you. With nothing to defend yourself, the spider quickly bites you. You begin to lose all feeling all over your body and everything goes black. Your adventure ends here. Sam just doesn't save you in the story. I don't get that one. Okay, so that save is pretty much useless. I'll just die all constantly, so I gotta go back further. I got the rope, didn't I? Okay. So that room has got a spider in it. So I can't go through there. So what's upstairs? Ooh, a library. You discover it looks like a private library. There is a passageway before you with bookcases on the left and right. Browse the books. You take a moment to look at the books. Some of them catch your eye. Rituals of the Ancients, Deception by Music, A Forgotten Power. You flip around until something grabs your attention. Pillars of Stone. Oh, I think this is about the stone things. In the last episode, we came across that Stonehenge thing. Maybe this is what he's talking about. Years before current times, there were unique religious practices that revolved the Stonehenge. It is said that these stones are lined up in a special way and often organized in a circular pattern. Organizing the stone this way unlocks an ancient power researchers will have trouble understanding. In the middle of the circle would be a stone or two for the keystone to rest on. This is a great mystery. Oh God, I got an itchy back. Hang on. This is the great mystery of this ancient practice. From ancient records, it is written that the energies from the surrounding stones channel their power into the keystone. You stop reading because the next page of the book has been torn out. Okay. Deception by Music? There is a bent page marking a section of the book. You turn to it. The art of charming is not necessarily limited to the instrument, but how the misused musician goes about playing a given instrument. Oh, is this how I learned to charm the unicorn, I guess? Some are definitely easier to use than others, and for a skill such as this, there are a few instruments recommended. The harp is one of these recommended instruments. From vicious dogs to shy unicorns, the soothing voice of the harp can calm the troubled heart. Of course, not all creatures can fall for this simple trick, but it can mean the difference between life and death in some situations. Okay, so to catch the unicorn I need a harp, and to survive the dog I need a harp. Okay, Forgotten Power. Flipping through the pages, there is one in particular that has ink markings all over it. Raw energy is a powerful substance not to be trifled with. It is merely myth that such energies exist. One does not simply stumble upon a pillar of godly power. I don't know. We've seen it happen in a lot of comics and other books, haven't we? And other games. Even if such a fate is yours, bare hands cannot contain the force. It must be bent and channeled into a specifically crafted vessel to carry it. There have been accounts across times of individuals possessing such power. Although they pass away as sand, their relics of power remain as powerful artifacts that nations around the world would fight for. Okay, that's it. I guess move forward. I'm just going to save. Go over the spider den one. That's no good to me. Move forward. You walk up more stairs. You pause and you notice a stone carving of a person praying as attached to the wall. There is something odd about it, but you can't put your finger on it. With caution, you continue up the stairs. It's going to come to life, isn't it? Oh, here's the blight. You enter a strange room with a large globe centered around the room. There are windows that let the light shine through. You notice there is a chest resting against the wall to the right. You also notice there is another passageway into the previous room. Okay, I'm going to save it here. Open the chest. Approaching the chest, you notice there is a lock fastened to it. With no key to it. Okay, the chest, you decide to leave it alone. I'm guessing the key I need is in the spider den. Okay. Inspect the globe. You study the globe attached to the floor surface. The craft is made of metal, and there is a fine detail in the grooves. There are various markings and names scattered across the globe. It takes you a moment, but you find a marking of where you are, Aramor. You notice there are some kind of hand-drawn markings within the area, made with black ink. There must be something close by that has interested the author of these markings. To add to the mystery, there are several similar markings on other areas around the globe. Okay. I guess I got nothing else to do but go forward. You climb the stairs to find a wall, ending your path. Above the end of the stairway is a hatch. Okay, I got nothing better to do. You open the hatch and pull yourself up. Oh, it's the stone. That's the stone from my dreams, isn't it? You have made it to the top of the tower. Before you was a stone of power, resting upon an altar of rock. Dark vines have entangled the structure as if they were feeding off the energies of the stone. Your body begins to tremble as you stand before the stone. You definitely feel weaker being up here, as if the stone is sapping away your energy. Destroy the stone? I guess... Hell yeah! Let's go, Rambo! This may be your only chance. You approach the stone and grasp onto it. You lose sight and feeling immediately as your hand becomes glued to the stone. That was a bad idea. I died anyway. Your life is drained from your body. Only bones remain to testify of your death. You have no power here. I wish I could actually show you the achievements, guys, but the screen isn't big enough for me to show you. Okay, so I guess I have to leave. Let's get out of here. You turn and begin to exit through the hatch. To your surprise, you find it difficult to focus. You suddenly fall down through the hatch, it closing behind you. You hit your head and tumble down the stairs like a rag doll. Oh! I die anyway! Fuck you! With a broken neck you struggle to live, only to die moments later. Well, fuck you then! Okay, so that save is no good to me, so I guess we go downstairs again. Okay, so I guess the next thing to do is to go back to where the other paths were, I suppose. If I remember, it's the left door? Yes, it is. Alright. So, we're back at the beginning. What happens if I go forward? Okay, another divide. You come to a divide. Which way do you go? Right's always right? You hear a subtle echo of shifting rocks behind you. Ooh. An eye appears before you as it pierces the darkness. Before you can do anything, tentacles burst from the ground and grip your body. It pulls you about, but you resist as much as you can. Not sure what you can do, you continue to resist until you can think of something. Your body begins to grow weak as your strength burns away. You suddenly feel yourself being pulled into the ground, and you are dragged about like a rag doll. Man, this guy is feeble. This guy is fucking feeble. But then again, he is just a farmer. It's long before the creature devoured your body, leaving nothing behind. Got roped by a roper. Fuck you. So is the same thing going to happen if I go left? Yep, same thing happens. Yep, same thing happens. What? Alright, so what's to the right then? What happens if I keep going right? A big mushroom. Okay. Something tells me if I touch that I'll die, but I'm going to do it anyway. The passageway soon ends with an enlarged mushroom sitting in front of you. A steady river of water flows between you and the mushroom. Inspect the mushroom? You walk towards the mushroom as if there was something more than meets the eye. Walking forward, you take a step into the water. To your dismay, your foot hits no bottom and you fall in. You reach to grab hold of the edge of the surface, but your body freezes stiff. You lose your sight completely as the chilling water sends your body into a shock. Without any sense of touch and warmth, your lifeless body sinks into the darkness. Figures. Your end... So what happens if I go left then? Okay, another one. 2 more paths. Right again? Ooh, a ship. As you make your way forward, you discover a large cavern, and an old-looking ship rests against the edge of the lake, with debris scattered about the surrounding area. Inspect the ship. You cautiously walk down to the ship. The air is chilling. You fear it won't be a good idea to stay too long. The possibility of discovering something that can help you drives you to explore. You climb aboard the ship. You take a moment to observe your surroundings. You are only welcomed by the trickle of water brushing against the wood of the ship. You move about to see where you can go. Every footstep you make feels heavy as you hear the sound of a wood cracking under your feet. You feel the ship has been here for quite some time. You explore under the deck of the ship. Nothing but the sound of your footsteps bounce about the structure of the ship. From one room to another, you discover a kitchen. Although there is nothing unique about it, you feel like you should take a moment to inspect it. Really? Why would the kitchen be an interest to me? Take the drawers. You pull out one after the other, find they have been emptied. Dust spreads from the air as you disturb their rest. Checking underneath, you discover a rusty knife resting on the floor. You may find there are plenty of hardened rat droppings dotted about the edge of the wall. You take the knife and hope you may defend yourself with it. Okay, so I have a weapon at last. Okay, what's in the oven? You see a lone pot resting on top of the oven, stove top. You gaze downward and open the oven door. Nothing but ash filled the oven chamber. You close the oven door. Okay, so there's nothing else in here. Move on. You continue your lonely tour of the ship, only to find there is nothing else of value. You make your way back to the ship deck and decide to continue your search. Again, you find nothing but empty rooms left to remain in dark solitude. You discover a door with fancy markings about the woodwork. Perhaps this is where the captain resided? You discover the room of the captain. Unlike the other parts of the ships, something seems to have been left alone in the room. Before you rests an old wooden desk with papers and assumed belongings of the captain. There is a small bed off near the corner of the room and some chairs in the other. You have a feeling deep down that you shouldn't take anything. Other than the lamp and the other objects, there is a small stack of papers in contrast to a lone paper resting by itself. Approaching the desk, you begin to inspect the papers resting on the desk. Peering about the pages of this collective pile of documents, you realize that these are personal notes of a journal entry. You pick a few and begin to read. Day 7. The voyage has gone quite smooth as we begin to make our second week away from home. The spirits of the men are high as we anticipated the discovery of new lands that lie beyond our documented knowledge. It has been my dream to accomplish something world-changing. Together we can move forward with full hearts and unbreakable spirits. Day 66. It has been just over 2 months out of sea, and we have yet to discover anything new. We have suffered through many storms, and sickness has plagued the ship recently. Several of my favored crew has passed on to the next life. I see the growing doubt in the eyes of my fellow labourers as their voyage continues day after day. Food rations have been cut in half in the fears that we may have to turn back. I dare not let myself think of failure. Those men who have lost their lives, the sacrifices to make this voyage possible, I cannot let them be in vain. Day 91. It has come to roughly 3 months out here on the endless blue. With much pain we have turned around. Yes, we are heading for the home port. We have just enough food to make it back. I just hope we have a smooth journey back. The spirits of the crew are low and bitter due to our failure. I do not let myself get caught up in thinking of it. Truly we did not intend for this to happen. Okay. Is this meant to be Columbus or something? Is this his voyage to find new worlds? I don't even remember the guy I can't even remember the guy who discovered other lands. I could be completely wrong. Anyway, lone document. Notice to the crew. Due to our unexpected predicament, everyone is being split up into groups of 2 and 3. Scouting assignments will be given until we find a more habitable place to settle. For now, we must do what we can. Oh, that's it. Okay. Seeing there is little else to see, you take your leave. The wood under your feet clackle. Is that a word? As you exit the vessel. Oh, that's it. You make your way back down where the tunnel divides. Okay, so now I have a knife, so I have some way of defending myself. So what happens if I go left? Okay, it takes me back here. So now that I have the knife, does that mean I can kill the spider? If that's true, maybe I can get the key. So I'm just going to save it here. And I'm going to skip ahead, guys, till I get back to where the spider is. So BRB. Alright guys, I'm back. Now we're back outside where the spider should be. So I'm just going to save it here. I also went down the path where the dog was. The knife didn't help me. I died anyway, so... What happens if I get the feeling that this knife's not going to help me either, but you never know. How you doing, buddy? You pull out your knife and stab the spider where you can. Unfortunately, the spider doesn't scare the knife doesn't scare the spider and it bites you with ease. Okay, I'm gonna die anyway. Fuck you. Screw that. Alright, BRB. Alright guys, I'm back. I know it's a stupid idea, but I'm gonna see if I can use the knife on the crystal thing. It probably won't work, but you never know. Wait, maybe I can use, no, I was going to say, maybe I could use the knife to open the chest. No, that was illogical. Nope, didn't even try. Nope, didn't even try, so BRB again. Alright guys, I'm back. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that I got the rope, I'm going to try and see if I can get the coin. Okay, I have to go back out this way. Yeah. Is there anything new about the statues? Oops, I just did that one. Sorry, guys. Nope, nothing to do. Okay, exit the gate. Back to the split path. It was left, I think. On the path. Yes, okay. See if I can use the rope to get the coin. Nope, I die anyway. So that doesn't work. No, I don't want to overwrite, I want to load. So I can't use the rope to get the coin. Nope, can't go through there, we know that. You realize you... Yes, yeah. That's the only logical thing you should do. So, what do? Ross Trail? Continue on. Can I use the rope to get the globe? Okay. Hello, fishy. You pull out your... Oh, okay. You pull out your knife and point it at the fish. No. Okay, so that doesn't work either. Shit! Alright, guys, I'm back. I'm going to see if I can use the knife on the creature. I don't think I can. I don't think I will be able to. I'm going to try and see if I can use the knife on the thing down the middle path. The stone creature. Maybe I can cut its vines or something. Oh, okay. You remember the knife you have, and found a struggle to bring it out. With success, you hold the knife and begin to cut away at the appendages that bind you. Oh, it worked! The room vibrates as you do cut, and the creature immediately leaves you alone. It takes you a moment to catch your breath. You come... Okay. Alright, so we're actually making progress now. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go right. Oh, that doesn't look good. The path you walk comes to an end. Before you shines a pillar of light. The light rests on a corpse that seems to have been there for quite some time. Near the corpse stands a lone... Oh, is this for the ghost at the grave? For some reason, you feel hope. Yes, yeah. Okay. Ooh, there is something special about this flower. The light continues to pierce through the darkness from an opening above. Surely gives you some hope that not all is lost. Seeing there is nothing else here, you turn round. Alright. I'm just going to save it here. What happens if I go left? Oh, it takes me back out. Okay. So, I gotta exit. I gotta leave this place. So I gotta go left. Then right. Yes. Then behind me. And then out. Okay, now that I have the flower, exit, I can go speak to the ghost again, right? Go to where the path split. Left. Grassy trail. How you doing, mate? I found your flower. You approach the grave. The ghost appeared before you. Without hesitation, you reached for the flower to give to the spirit. The spirit grabs the flower from your hands as you extend it to him. You feel a subtle breeze blow by as the figure fades away from the flower. With the flower, a faint whisper dances about the air. I am free, at last. You feel a sense of relief within you, and you reach for the sword. You now wield this special sword. You look at the pile of rocks that used to be the sword, used to house the sword you now have. You feel honored to wield the sacred weapon. I thought you said this weapon was cursed. Okay, so now that I have the sword, does that mean I can fight the dog and the spider? So, go back to where the path split. Go right. I can't go back in the normal way, so I gotta go through the tree again. Press the knob. Oh crap! Sorry. So if I remember, it was left, right. No, I think it was right, left. There we go. Okay, so I'm coming for you, spider. So let's go left and right again. Okay, I'm going to save it here. We're actually making progress now. Okay, so behind me. Let's see what happens. To the far door. How you doing? You pull out your sword and stab at the spider as it lunges at you. Over and over again you stab the monster. Each time it squeals in pain. The spider flees into the darkness overhead. You hear it motioning about, possibly to strike again. You notice the key on the ground, close by your feet. Before more trouble happens, you grab the key and make it for the door. Aha! Screw you, spider! You feel like you got what you need. There's no reason to go back in that room again. Okay. Now we're making progress. Now, before I go back upstairs to check on the chest, I'm going to see if I can do something about that dog. So, if I remember, it was downstairs, and it was through the middle door, I think. Yes, okay. Okay. Before you can do any... Yeah. You pull out your sword immediately, the hound gets aggressive. Oh. Okay. I died anyway. Wait, you strike at the beast, but fail to deliver a fatal blow. Okay, so that didn't work. So that didn't work. So I can't fight this beast with the sword. Did I get... Okay. Okay, so I got the key, so let's go upstairs again. I'm guessing it's for the chest. With the key you found earlier, you try it out on the lock. The lock clicks and you open the chest. Oh, a harp! You discover a small wooden harp resting on the linen cloth. You take the harp and close the chest. Now I can do something about the dog. Okay. This reminds me so much of the Deep Sleep series. Because you're finding items to try and... You're not mixing items together. You're finding items to try and sort things out. So, let's go back to where the dog is. The middle door. The beast doesn't... Yeah. You pull out the harp and begin to pluck at the strings. The hound begins to wag its tail. To your surprise, the beast walks away as if it were charmed by the harp. You never gave it much thought on how powerful music can be. Alright, so Poochie's not going to give me any trouble anymore. Alright then, so open the door on the right. You enter the cell on the right. You see a wooden table on its side, some debris on the floor, and a large hole in the corner of the room. Seeing nothing special, you motion toward the hole. You discover a passageway leading underground. Unfortunately, all you can see is a fallen rock blocking the way through. Seeing there is little you can do, you go back the way you came. Alright, so what's in the left door? Hello, Mr. Skeleton. You open the door and find a skeleton positioned in the corner of the room. There is also a bed and some chains attached to the wall. You have no doubt this individual was locked up for a long time. Inspecting the skeleton, you notice a ring on one of the bone fingers. Ooh. There is a faint glow of light emanating from the ring, as if it were magical. You may find such a ring useful. You take the ring and put it on with a perfect fit. Seeing there's anything interesting here, you leave the cell. Okay. Alright, so I guess I've got everything from this place? I don't know. Maybe? Can I use the sword? Nah, I don't think I would be able to. I was thinking maybe I could use the sword on the giant crystal upstairs, but something tells me that's not going to work. Oh wait, there's nothing in here. So I should still have the harp, right? Whoops! Didn't want to go this way. Shit! Oh crap! I went the wrong way. I want to go back out. Okay, so I should still have the harp, right? So I should be able to tame the unicorn? Question mark? Okay, oh, crap. I just went back. Go left. Continue on. I think it was further this way. Wait, can I put the ring here? No, I can't put the ring here. Why would I want to do that? Anyway, explore the fields. Okay. Unsure of what is going on, you think of a way to tame the beast. You suddenly remember the harp you found earlier. With the harp in hand, you pluck at the strings. The soothing calm comes over you as you listen. Oh, ain't you a cute little thing? The unicorn comes into view and stops before you. The unicorn glares at you and you begin to hear a faint voice in your head. Human, have ears for my words. A great evil has gripped this land and has rendered me powerless. You must find a way to stop it. I wish I could help you, but without my full power, I can do little. The fate of this land depends on you. Before you could speak, the unicorn turns and runs off again. You realize that you are alone to complete your quest of yours. This is no longer about saving your farm. You must save the whole land from the spreading darkness. You turn back as you question what you should do next. Okay. Alright, so we've got to save the entire land now, not my farm. Okay, first of all, I'm going to do one more thing, which is, can I get the orb with the sword? I probably won't, but inspect the lake. I doubt the harp will do anything. To a fish, anyway, so maybe I can use the sword. Hello, fishy. You grab your sword and hold it close, point at the fish. The fish swims at you with haste. Just as it gets enraged, you thrust the sword into the top of its mouth. The sword penetrates and goes through the forehead of the fish. It struggles about in pain as blood filters through the water. You pull the sword out and the fish retreats out of sight. You doubt it will live long. Oh, it worked! With the fish no longer a threat, you make your way to the orb. Holding it in your hands, you feel it vibrate. There's some energy inside it, trying to break loose. This must be important. You exit the lake with the orb in your possession. Sweet. Alright, so now that I have this, you know what? I'm going to end this episode here. It's been going on for a little bit longer than I wanted to, but we're getting somewhere now. With this orb, I think I can use this for the Stonehenge place? Question mark? Maybe? I don't know. So I'm just going to save it here. I'm going to move straight on to the next episode. This has been a really cool little story, guys. I hope you are enjoying as much as I am. Sorry if I'm stumbling over my words so when I'm reading this stuff out. I don't usually talk a lot when it comes to these kind of things. And in most of my videos I don't talk that much anyway. I'd like to talk, but I don't talk this much, and it's actually starting to hurt my throat. So anyway, I'm going to end this episode here and move straight on to the next one. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Click the link below if you want to see the beginning of this story. If you want to play this game for yourself, you can download it on Steam. It's completely free. Try it out for yourself. Maybe you'll find some things that I didn't find. So anyway, thank you so much again. Until the next episode, take care of yourselves and bye-bye.